The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
And here comes Dean Ambrose.
I gotta tell you, Cole, this guy is so weird. He gives me the creeps.
Which one of these two will walk away with the win? We'll find out as this one gets underway in mere moments.
And approaching the ring, accompanied by The Miz, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, Damien Mizdow.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight.
The Smackdown crowd can't wait for this one to get started, and I must admit, I'm in the same boat. The eccentric Dean Ambrose lives right by one set of guidelines, his own. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. Ambrose is going to brandish his form of justice his way. Believe that. From our vantage point, it doesn't even look like a sweat has been broken. I think we've got a moment here, and for Dean Ambrose, what can you tell us?
You're talking about someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the all-time greats. Oh, out of nowhere!
Ouch! After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while.
Look, we don't know what Dean Ambrose is going to do next. And you want a strategy? For anyone going up against Dean Ambrose, you have to be ready for anything. Because anything is what Dean Ambrose can do to an opponent during a match.
Damien Sandow gets out of that one. Nice move. Well, he's got his opponent, and what's he going for here? Dean Ambrose is a force within the ring.
God, there was nothing accurate about that attempt at offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed. You know, Michael, Ambrose is so out there, attacking him first might straighten him out.
So much on the line in this one, and like they say, on any given night, anything can happen in WWE.
That's something I learned early on in my stay here in the WWE.
Yeah, like the night I beat you.
Yeah, absolutely anything can happen in the WWE. Even that. It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh, this is a beating. He's in big trouble.
A kick to the gut. That'll double you over.
And what is probably no surprise to anyone, Dean Ambrose keeps his life away from WWE under lock and key. The native of Cincinnati, Ohio, loves the psychology of the human reaction. Ambrose will do things, even away from the ring, just to see how people will react.
Quit running your mouth and let them do this thing.
If you're just tuning in, I'm Michael Cole. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday evening.
Sometimes people get thrown by his entertaining shenanigans, but don't be fooled, people. Damien Sandow can light up an opponent with devastating offense whenever he...
There it is, the snapmare driver.
Look out, he can't drive.
You know, we'd like to know more about Dean Ambrose.
Looking for the quick pin.
I don't think even...
And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again.
I'm telling you, this guy's powerful. Look at that kick out.
And it's Damien Sandow with the reversal.
Well, he's the guy his opponent, and what's he going for here? This match may end right here.
Oh, dear God, look at that. A DDT on the apron. That's got to be it.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Oh, look at this. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
You know, and speaking of Damien Sandow's abilities, unless he's doing the talking himself, you have to acknowledge his impressive combination of brains and brawn. The Enlightened One has a high ring IQ and strength and knowledge of holds that make no mistake about it. Sandow's, the end may be near.
Look out. What the? Hey, man.
I know this is the PG broadcast, but what the hell is going on here?
Incredible move by Dean Ambrose. With all that build-up, it's sad to see it end like that. This one is waved off.
Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match. The whole match was highlights. You want to talk about crowd pleasing? Oh, those WWE competitors tore this arena apart. That match was incredible.
Here's your winner, Dean Ambrose.
It's a win here tonight for Dean Ambrose.
Wow, he absolutely manhandled him there toward the end.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting Smackdown matches in recent memory.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
Here's a guy committed to excellence. You have to appreciate that.
Indeed he is.
Things are exactly what they seem. I will define the things you dream. Go check the score again. I come out of perfect again.
approaching the ring, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho!
One thing's for certain, when Chris Jericho wants to get your attention, he gets it.
Yeah, that's for sure, Michael. He's been making spectacular entrances since the Y2J countdown in 1999.
Big opportunity to prove yourself here on Smackdown.
And there's the bell. Don't be surprised at all if these guys attempt to one-up each other in this one.
So great to be back in the hometown of WWE Hall of Famer Bruno Sammartino, working for Control. Dolph Ziggler making a move, controlling the waist. Tell us your thoughts about Chris Jericho.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. We're going to find out who's the better competitor, that's for sure. No gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned one-on-one action.
Oh, out of nowhere! I think I saw two fly out.
One of the things many fans do not know about Dolph Ziggler was that he was a decorated amateur wrestler in high school and college. Ziggler was a multiple-time NCAA conference champion and went to the NCAA tournament each of his 4 years. Even then, a show-off, I'm sure. You can bet a doctor will be looking at that neck after this one.
He's got him hooked. Huge shot to the back of the temple. Oh, that headlock's on tight. Finding a groove here.
Cole, you talked about Ziggler's success as an amateur wrestler, and up until recently, I had no idea that Dolph is 4th all-time at his alma mater, Kent State, with 121 career victories. I mean, Ziggler's been a winner at every level of athletic competition.
Not today, too fast.
Poor Dolph Ziggler isn't enjoying this one little bit, folks.
What a brutal drop. Situations like this push competitors to the limit.
Yeah, and I think he's almost to their limit.
Ziggler works his way out of trouble.
And Ziggler's quickness never ceases to amaze me.
You know, let's give credit where credit is due here, Cole. Ziggler's amateur wrestling record is mighty impressive. You talked about his college days, and when you add to that his high school resume of 2 national championships, it makes sense why today in WWE...
The super kick, the end is near.
Oh, you're right. This one should be over after that.
That can't be enough, can it?
I don't...
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. I can't believe Chris is still in this.
What physical brilliance.
This guy is truly a superstar. This is not the position you want to be in.
I don't believe the destruction we're seeing.
This guy's just going from one painful move to another.
Wow, you can see this has hurt Jericho. He's definitely in trouble.
The career of Chris Jericho has literally spanned the globe. Jericho trained in the famous Hart Dungeon in Calgary, Canada. He competed in Mexico, Japan, Smoky Mountain, ECW, and WCW.
Codebreaker, Codebreaker. God, did he nail him. Makes the cover. 2, and a kick out.
The kick out's all that saved him. This match goes on.
I guess Dolph Ziggler still has some more showing off to do.
A textbook maneuver there.
And it's Dolph Ziggler with the reversal. The shoulders are down.
And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again.
What is Chris Jericho running on?
Michael, you should know by now that I don't mince words. Like I said before, Jericho has done it all in this industry. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if one day he finagles his way into a Divas title reign.
Heads up! I just can't get over what we saw. That was so great.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Oh, that headlock's on tight.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, and that's when he's the most dangerous. A match that Dolph has mentioned in interviews that he would more than welcome would be a 60-minute Iron Man match with none other than Daniel Bryan. I think it's safe to say that every WWE fan would buy a ticket to see that match live and in color.
Ziggler works his way out of trouble.
And Ziggler's quickness never ceases to amaze me.
Wow, he's still down after that.
Chris Jericho doing a great job of turning that around.
Dolph Ziggler turns it around.
Ziggler versus Bryan. 60-minute Iron Man match. Michael, I got to tell you, I often say we have the best seat in the house. But if Ziggler's match idea ever comes to fruition, I'm going to make sure we're the first ones at the arena so we don't miss 1 second of that battle.
That back is in dire straits right now. We got it covered. And there are the ropes.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove. Will it be?
1, 2. Dolph Ziggler is just seething with aggression.
Look out! The show-off Dolph Ziggler is famous for his incredible athletic gifts and cutting interview skills. Ziggler enjoys being outspoken and proving in the ring that he's the absolute best the WWE has to offer. That's why the fans pay such close attention when he's in the ring. Well, that's it. That's got to be it. Chris Jericho now. That's a finishing move, people.
Oh, man, there's the finisher. This could be it.
His shoulders are down. 2. And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
There are few superstars more resilient than Dolph Ziggler.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
From the top.
Another great Smackdown. Thank you for choosing to join us tonight.
Nowhere to go. Oh, the longer he stays in this, the closer he is to losing the match. I guess he's done with that move.
Yeah, but what's he going to do next?
We're in the Steel City tonight, and you can bet this crowd is fired up for this match.
The reversal from Ziggler. Watch it. Sometimes when you go high risk, you crash and burn. And sometimes you knock it out of the park. And that was a perfect example of hitting it big.
And it's Dolph Ziggler with the reversal.
Oh, no. Massive damage done there.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Jericho maneuvers his way out of trouble.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming, Cole.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Cole trying to tell Jericho he's not the best in the world. He'll never believe you.
Jericho setting it up. He's got it locked in. Will this be it?
I don't believe the destruction we're seeing.
This guy's just going from one painful move to another.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Oh, no. A slam like that is all raw power. I think the entire ring shook. My back hurts just looking at it.
Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent.
Yeah, and that's a message you don't want to receive. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Chris Jericho.
Whoa! Don't get up.
Jericho.
That's it. He's done.
Looking for all the glory here.
2. And a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose. Looking motivated now.
Not today. Too fast.
A suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact.
Now that's offense. After you're on the receiving end of something like that, you wish WWE had timeouts.
Not this.
He's looking.
There it is, the zigzag, and Dolph Ziggler's just applying the finishing touches.
Yeah, when Dolph Ziggler hits that zigzag, it's usually over.
He could pin his opponent right here.
I think this is it.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that was a match for the record books. The WWE Universe will be buzzing about this one for a while. Oh, they mesmerized the WWE Universe in that match.
Things are exactly what they seem. I will define the things you dream. Go check the scores again.
I can't believe what we saw during this one. We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check them out.
Here's your winner, Dolph Ziggler.
Nicely done. He picks up the win.
These guys look like a couple of hosses going at it in there. Great match.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
Another episode of Smackdown is now done. And what a way to finish off Dolph Ziggler and Chris Jericho putting on a terrific matchup. Before that, Dean Ambrose was able to beat the numbers game and Mizdow and Miz by simply getting Mizdow carried out. It's not much the Miz can do for that. Tamina and Naomi kept up their winning streak as Tamina won against Brie Bella. And once again, Bray Wyatt getting involved in Daniel Bryan's matches one way or another. This time, Daniel Bryan was scheduled to face R-Truth, but Bray Wyatt took care of R-Truth. And out of nowhere, we just had an impromptu non-title match between Wyatt and Bryan, and it was Wyatt that came out victorious. Wyatt wants that Intercontinental title. Well, he will have opportunities to get it because at Payback, it will be Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental Championship. One more time. Actually, on the Smackdown, also tune in next week for episode 7 of both Raw and Smackdown, and of course, NXT Arrival. I've been Show92G, and thanks for watching.